Saturday puzzle. You ready for a challenge? Here we go. Owen Bergstein wrote it. I'm going to solve it. Steve the Solver. Oh, no. Solve with Steve. That's what it is. All right. 20th century. Peter the Liberator. Seems like, I don't know. Seems like a czar. That's not right. I don't know. Electric Nissan models, the Nissan Volt. Chips and such. I don't know. Cutesy expression borrowed from the French. I don't know. Prefix meaning other. Exo is like outer. I don't know. Under the table alliance is a secret. I don't know. Sound preceding a ripple is a but I'm not sure how to spell, so let's not do that. Expiate for is to atone for your sins. That's what you expiate for. Yes. Like the biggest stars are the A-list. I'm on the Q list. I don't know, but I'm working on it soon. With your help, I can make work my way up to the, I don't know, the P list. TV head star Sandra Oh, she's doctor. She's the Grey's Anatomy doctor. I don't know her name, though. She's doctor. All right. It's not Grey. So what else is she? Oh, Killing Eve. She was Killing Eve. I mean, she was Eve in Killing Eve. Okay. Panini is a type of bread or a sandwich. I don't know. First letter is now outdated. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Team in the Atlantic Division could be anybody. The Flyers. I don't know. Swifty might have a favorite one. Album. Era. Oh, yes, because she did the Eras tour. She, of course, is Taylor Swift. All right. Soft drink since 1905. How about RC Cola? New Hampshire school would be Exeter. It's not a college. It's a prep school. It probably costs more than most colleges, but what do I know? A little bit of everything. I don't know. Feeling overworked. You are spent out. You are zoned out. No, I don't know. It's probably a T. Panini is a melt. Yes, because you have the cheese on it and put it in the press and it melts the cheese. Okay, and you get those lines on the top. Okay, a little bit of everything. I don't know. Under the table lines is secret something. Secret deal. Oh, this relationship could be the one. I don't know. Central points are foci. A secret pact. Let's do that. Oh, it's Leaf. It's not packed. The Volt is Chevrolet, I think, or somebody else. It's Leaf is the Nissan, and central points are foci or foci. Doja Cat's given first name. Oh, I don't know, and I don't know your album name. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know your name. That's her, right? I think that's her. They really take a toll nowadays. Or easy passes. Ha ha ha. Easy passes. Easy pass. Lanes. Easy pass. What's that thing called? Tag. Easy pass. The tag doesn't take your toll. The government takes your toll. Or Easy Pass takes your toll. But, they use it to build roads and stuff. So I guess, or fix roads. So I guess that's probably worth it. All right. Rent is to let, as in to lease. The verb is to let. All right. To take in is fee. Take in is, I don't know. Feeling overworked. You're burnt out. Oh, tell me about it. Speaking of burnt out, allow me to introduce myself. Hey, my name is Steve. I don't think I'm burnt out, but I did miss yesterday's puzzle. I took a day off. I solved the puzzle at about like 11:30 p.m. Yesterday, but I did not make a video. I'm working on it. I'm doing my best here. I figured 6 out of 7 days this week is pretty good. I'm not quite burnt out. Trying to find that manageable line there of what I'm able to do, and also the rest of life. So, in case you're wondering, where was Steve on Friday's puzzle? I did it. The streak is still alive. It's not the biggest streak, but I'm working on building that back up. But I'm back now today, and I plan to be back now tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So, let's going to continue. All right. Let's going to continue. Who says that? Let's continue. We're going to continue. Who is we? You and I. I'm watching. I'm solving. You're reviewing. Maybe you already solved this one. Maybe you're solving alongside. Feel free to pause every now when you get stuck. And there's another. You put it in. See how far you can get. Hit pause. Let me catch up to it. We can do that. That's why it's Solve with Steve. Get it? Yeah. All right. Having some fun here. The game is paused. Yes, it is. We have a challenge. We should have a challenge. It's Saturday. It's supposed to be tough. Owen Bergstein, or maybe Owen Bergstein, thank you for creating this. Let's continue. What is this? Excusez-moi. How do I pronounce that? Excusez-moi. Oh, that's the real French spelling. Excusez with the EZ for the whatever mandative command. Telling you to do something like parlez-vous. No, I guess it's just the you, because parlez-vous has that too, and that's not a command. You're asking, do you speak French? So, see, I'm learning French. Not really. Through a little bit of everything. Sesame. Oh, look at everything bagel. It has sesame seeds on it. Yes. Of course, you could get a bagel with everything, everywhere, all at once. That would be something. Oh, he was a Serb. Peter Liberator of Serbia. Interesting. Okay, cool. Chips and such, don't know. Bug, I don't know. Nag, pester, I don't know. Award-winning journalist Linda Ellerby. That's how you spell it. Symbols on March 17th. Shamrocks does not fit. Something Irish. Let's see. Fingers crossed. I hope so. I will just hope so. Brainwave amplifying headpiece. I don't know Professor X. I don't know Marvel. I don't know comic strips and crossword puzzles. I mean, superheroes. All right, it's not the Flyers. It's the Bruins. It's the... There's the Metro Division now, and there's the Atlantic Division. So Sabres, how about that? Let's do that. I don't want to talk much anymore. I remember the Patrick and the Adams Division, so I guess the Atlantic Division is what used to be the Adams. Is that right? All right, sound preceding a ripple. Plop. Although there's so much expansion, I don't know. Prefix meaning other, Elso, I don't know. Chips and such are tech. Oh, technology like computer chips. Okay. Oh, clovers. Are the shamrocks clovers? I thought they were not. I don't know the rules. To bug is to tip, to tap. Oh, you're going to listen to somebody and you're going to tap into them. Tip, tap, top, tap, top. I like tap best, like you're going to tap their phone, you're going to bug their phones. Yes, let's go with that. And allo is a prefix meaning other. So an allosaurus is an other lizard. Interesting. I've heard allism instead of autism. Oh, that makes sense. Like auto, you're like in your own world, sort of. Not really. But then allism is the opposite of autism. It's what most people have, right? So it's the opposite of auto, which means self, would be allo, which means others. Okay, I'll go with that. Fawn relative is, let's see, I went to college with a girl named Fawn. I don't know what her name is for relatives. Oh, you're talking about deer. I don't know. And her last name was 5 letters and began with B. That's all I'm going to say. If you happen to be watching or if you happen to know her, interesting. All right, anyway, rare and then some, I don't know. Relationship could be the one. It's so right. Is that it? I don't know. Electric vehicles need is a charging device, charging station, some sort of a charge. Brainwaver, I don't know the name of that. We'll get it from Crossings. Put down is a dis, sometimes with one S, sometimes with two. Group whose first letter is now outdated. I don't know. Amali, it could be anything. So we'll get it from Crossings. Midwest City, in an attempt to attract German settlers, is it Bismarck, North Dakota? Because Otto von Bismarck was from Germany and it was about the right time. That's really interesting if that was the name. It wasn't named by German settlers, but it was named in an attempt to attract them. That's marketing, baby. Yeah, annual NASCAR is the Daytona 500. We'll just call it Daytona. Slyly spiteful. I don't know. Post-run celebrations are... I don't know. Subject USV Windsor 2013. I don't know that one. Interesting. I don't know. Fashion aesthetic. Oh, is that fashion aesthetic? Flower crowns and rustic dresses. Wow. I don't know. Service providers are vendors. Maybe you can sell goods or services. Tone. I don't know. Boy band. Suga, Jima, and Jungkook. That looks German. That looks Korean. I'm going BTS. All right. Cause we're gonna light it up like dynamite. Whoa. Leave La La Land is to snap out of it. Snap in. Wake up. Sit up. I don't know. Recorded in a way. I don't know. Devoid of all life. Barren. 2 R's, not 3. All right, back here. Whom God asked, why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? Would that be Cain, as in Cain and Abel? And he said, am I my brother's keeper? And God said basically, yes, you are. You got to take care of each other, yo. I don't think God said yo, but I'm trying to update things a little bit because I'm going to rewrite the Bible. No, this is not theology with Steve. It's just crossword puzzles. Stay in your lane, Steve-O. Sorry. All right, I don't know. Arabic for greater, Akbar, as in like Allahu Akbar. I mean, God is great, but maybe God is greater is a better pronunciation. Again, this is not theology. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out the words, but that is certainly a phrase, so I'm going with that. Drip or drill. I don't know. Country singer Tanya Tucker is a country singer. I would sing her songs, but I don't know any. One giveaway for the wolf. What big eyes you have? No. What big teeth you have? No. What else? What big face you have? No. What big ears you have? The better to hear you with, my dear. Yes, that Little Red Riding Hood. She was a clever one. Yeah. Laundry room leftover is a, I don't know, dryer sheet. Yeah, I don't use dryer sheets. What might come up organically? DNA? Is this a science joke? I like science. All right, drip or drill is a bore. Oh, somebody's talking to you and they're boring. What a drip. Or as a verb, to drill a hole is to bore a hole. Bore a hole, bore a hole. What might come up organically? I don't know. Electric vehicles need is a charger. Blank Fields. Arse Field. Mrs. Fields makes cookies. I don't know about. non-GMO food organically. Non-GMO. It was not barren, huh? Mexican pop. I don't know. Los Temerarios? That would make sense. Not quite sure what temerarios means. Temeroso is like fearful. The fear, the ones to fear. I don't know. Grub is food. I don't know. Non-GMO food. It's a store. A store is a cache. Indoor grown marijuana. Don't know my pot slang. Sorry, I don't. Grub is, this doesn't look right. Non-GMO. Oh, I don't know. It might come up organically. Non-GMO produce. Non-GMO food. Non-GMO. If Baron is wrong. And I like Dryer Sheet and Kane and BTS. So I don't know. Recorded in a way, something past tense. Leave La La Land is to snap to. Is that a thing? Hey, wake up! And you snap to. You come to. I guess you can snap to. All right. Indoor grown. How about endo? Like, is that like from the prefix meaning indoor? Is that the hint for if you're not a partaker of what's it called? Emissary? No. Of formulary. No, what's the word? Dispensary. If you're not, I don't know. All right. The grub is non-GMO crop. What might come up? Oh, clever. Come up as in the crop grows. All right. I see what we got here. Recorded TiVo. Is that a thing anymore? I think the word is now DVR, but back in time when TiVo was the first DVR, they were the brand name. They were the Kleenex of DVRs. Now I haven't heard people say TiVo, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Devoid of all life is barren, and grub. Oh, not eat food grub, but like the little bugs are larvae of other bugs that they will grow into. Okay, lead character in Stranger Things. I'm going with S. It's the first character in Stranger Things. The letter character is in the letter. Tea supplier, India. No. I don't know. Twinings? No. Sicilian treat is not Mount Etna. It's not a treat. It is Sicilian, but it's not pizza. Big rectangular pizza. It's really thick and really delicious. No, I don't know. Uprights are vinyl blinds. Uprights are, I don't know. Matched up is in sync. There we go, there. Something taken from waiters to get waters. And I get it. Take away the letter I from waiters, and you get waters. Okay. Wrong! I don't know. Spanish cheers. Oles! All right. Dear Miss. Dear. I don't know about that. Uprights are. No idea there. All right. Sicilian treat is penne vodka. No. Sicilian treat. Cannoli. So it's not vendors. I didn't realize that was Sicilian and it was Italian, but let's go with cannoli. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. All right. Let's see. What is it? Take the gun, leave the cannoli. All right. Service providers are not quite sure about that one. Whoops. Here we go. Tea supplier. Oh, gossip. Spill the tea. All right, not literal tea that you drink, but gossip. All right, slyly spiteful. I don't know. What do we have here? Subject, USV Mexico, gymnasium, grim, I don't know. Gay marriage. Gay marriage. I know that the Obergefell versus Hodges was the one in the Supreme Court, but apparently USV Windsor also had something to do with it. I don't know what that is. Okay, fashion aesthetic, something girl, something, I don't know, cottage, chic, cottage, I don't know. Service providers are... I don't know. Uprights are pianos. Oh, an upright piano, like a grand piano or an upright piano against the wall. Very good. Dear sirs. Okay. Wrong. Nope. Okay. Oh, these are pastors. Oh, service, like a religious service. Ah, very good. Slyly spiteful is catty. Meow. Here we go. That's what they say. Post-run celebrations are cast parties. Oh, post-run. Not like run a race, but the run of a show. And afterwards, there's a cast party. All right. Cottage. Fashion aesthetic. Don't know. All right, chargers. Oh, car charger. That's what that is for the electric vehicle. Is a car charger. Cottage chic. Okay, so it's not. It's so right. It's Mr. Right. That still doesn't fit. But cottage chic would be a fashion aesthetic. It's so. No, that can't be right. That can't be right because I like cast parties and I like gay marriage. Actually, that's true. I'm in favor of both. Well, that wasn't intended as a political statement. It was that I like the way the word gay marriage fits in here. But, you know, fawn relative beige. Is fawn a color? Is fawn a color? Fawn, are you a color? Cottage cheese? Cottage... oh, I don't know about that H. Cottage core? That's sometimes you see that with words there as a prefix. Beige. Let's go with beige. Is this code, bro? Is it code, bro? Coke, bro? Cerebro. Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, because I said it's so red. But it's cerebro would be for the brain, so let's go with that. Rare and then some is tartar, like beef tartare is not even cooked at all. Maybe it's cooked a little bit. I don't know, but it's rare. It's really, really rare. So we have that. And it's serious. Tone, as in tone of color, is it serious? And many graders are TAs, teaching assistants in college. And we get to this last one, and it just snapped in my head. The group whose first letter is now outdated is the Boy Scouts of America, who are now no longer the Boy Scouts of America. They're just BSA, because they have girls and supposedly non-gendered as well, or non-binary rather, as well. I don't know if that's true. They're kind of traditionalists. But I don't know. But they're not the Boy Scouts of America. They're BSA. What does the B stand for? Nothing. And we're going to type it in, and apparently Doja Cat's name is Amala, and boom! Do. Yeah! Okay. Woo! See, 33-day streak. Not the longest, but it's still fun. All right. Thank you to Owen Bergstein, or Bergstein. That was a proper challenge, but it was all doable. All right, you had to know a thing here, anything there, but nothing where you had to be an expert. I didn't know Doja Cat. I mean, I know of Doja Cat. I did not know her real name. We're going to look that up. I also was not an expert thinking abstractly BSA, but once it was narrowed down as blank SA, you go through the alphabet. What could it be? And it just say, oh, yeah, I remember. See, Ari was a Cub Scout I got to get him back in the video. But Ari was a Cub Scout for a year. It didn't take. Nothing wrong with that. But I remember that they were recruiting girls as well as boys, and Brooke had no desire to do that. But there's, you can do girls as well as boys. And the guy, the leader said, as a matter of fact, it's not even called Boy Scouts anymore. It's just called BSA. And so Cub Scouts is called, I think it was Cub Scouts BSA, or it's the Scouts BSA, or something like that. So you can join Scouts. And then meanwhile, the Girl Scouts are like, hey, we're Scouts too. What the heck, But anyway, so I remember that sort of popped into my head for more. But you could, if you run the alphabet, maybe you get to BSA. That's a challenge, but I think it's a proper challenge. So thank you very much. I want to look up a few things. I totally want to look up this dude, Cerebro, this brain and this thing. I totally want to look up Doja Cat and find out that your name is Amala. Amala what? Is it Amala Bergstein? Are you Owen Bergstein's cousin? I don't know. That would be kind of interesting. And was there one more that were like, hey, what's that? Akbar, I'm just going to take that at your word. It means greater and not great. Or not just great. So that's, usage changes. So I can go with that. Excusez-moi. Oh, this person. Peter the Liberator, 20th century. We don't have too many kings, or we didn't have that many kings in the 20th century. It's not known as the Age of Kings, but indeed there was one. Were you involved with Josip Broz and the Yugoslavian liberation from Russia, Soviet Union resistance? And I remember learning about Tito while watching the Olympics in Belgrade in 1984. I guess the Winter Games. So that's coming to mind. And I remember Tito, Josip Broz was the resistance leader, but maybe Peter the Liberator was the king. Is that at the same time? So I'm gonna look you up. Peter the Liberator and Cerebro Cerebro and Doja Cat, aka Amala. I mean Amala somebody, aka Doja Cat. We're gonna look you guys up in that order. If you're welcome to stay around and learn with me, hey, let's do it. Let's see what we can get. If not, if you gotta go, goodbye. Thank you for coming. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I plan to be back for a good Sunday. I don't think I've missed a Sunday in a while. But all right, over to the Wikipedia window. We're going to look up. The first one I said was I forgot. Not Doja Cat. The Serb, the Peter the Liberator. What's your deal? What's your story? And you were the king, which is pretty cool. All right, Peter. The number one Peter is Pete Hegseth. The number two Peter is Pete Buttigieg. Very much U.S. Pop culture Wikipedia is, or at least my look at Wikipedia. Peter the Great is not Peter the Liberator. Peter Sutcliffe, English serial killer. Oh, don't know you. Peter Thiel, venture capitalist. But Peter Peter the Great, Peter the Thiel is not Peter the. Peter the Great, St. Petersburg Polytechnic, Peter the Hermit, Peter the Great, Peter the Alute. It is Peter, right? I didn't get it wrong. Puzzle. Peter the Liberator. All right, so Peter the L. Peter the Alute. As in, like, Aleutian Islands? Whoa! Eastern Orthodox Church, native of Kodiak Island. That's what we call Alaska. And received the Christian name. He was baptized in the Orthodox. Really? I had no idea the Russian Orthodox went, and I guess that makes sense, baptized, captured by Spanish soldiers near San Pedro. Wow. Holy cow, the history of California. Spain was worried about Russian advances from Alaska. California was Spanish territory. When was this? Born in 1815? Holy cow. This is a story. Wait, so the Russians occupied Alaska and then sold it to the U.S. in 1863. And Spain, because, so this is, at this point, California was a province of New Spain, formally established in 1804. Alta California and Baja California was Spanish territory, and Spain was worried about Russian advances southward from Alaska. The Russian Empire laid claim to northern Pacific Coast territories. This is fascinating. Oh, that doesn't show up on your view when I do that. Does that show up? Oh, it does, but then it goes away faster. Okay. Russian colonial possessions in the Americas were Russian America. Wow. Okay, so the Spanish were worried that the Russians would go south, and a fur hunting expedition was taken, and so one Alute refused to become a Catholic, died from ill treatment received from the Padre at San Francisco, not San Diego, but San Francisco was a mission. Wow. In 1815, a group of Russian employees of the Russian American Company, under the high patronage of His Imperial Majesty, holy cow, okay, Spanish soldiers illicitly hunting for seals, take them to the mission for interrogation, taken prisoner near modern Los Angeles. They were taken to Mission Dolores, that is modern San Francisco. With threats of torture, the Roman Catholic priests attempted to force the Alutes to deny their Orthodox faith and convert to Roman Catholicism. So they're already Russian Orthodox, but they wanted to make them Roman Catholic, and so you got, wow, holy cow. So you have the Russians and the Spanish each trying to impose their religion on the natives. Yeah, that happened. Okay. The Alutes refused. Oh my gosh, the priest had a toe severed from each of Peter's feet. Ah! Oh. Refused to renounce his faith, and the Spanish priest ordered a group of Native Americans, indigenous, to cut off each finger. Oh! Oh! And well, that's how you become a martyr. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ah! And then orders were received to release the other Russian and Native Alaskan prisoners. Holy cow. Wow, okay, that wasn't the story I was looking for. That's Peter the Alute. That's different from Peter the Liberator of Serbia. Peter the Lame. Wow, you're really going deep into the history. There's a Peter the Lame? How many Peters are there? Peter the Let, Peter the Iberian, Peter the Pirate, Peter the Wild Boy. Wait. Who is Peter the Wild Boy? A boy from Hanover in northern Germany who was found in 1725 living wild in the woods near Hamelin. That's where the Pied Piper. Oh yeah, Town of Pied Piper. The boy of unknown parentage had been living an entire feral existence for an unknown length of time. Are you serious? Peter the Wild Boy walked on all four, could not be to speak a language. Wow. Holy cow. This is amazing. This is better than the crossword. And don't get me wrong, it was a good crossword, but really? Holy cow. Peter the Liberator is going to be... Peter Thiel, you're staying on this list. But Peter the Liberator is going to be a letdown compared to all these. Or are you? Peter the Wild Boy? Peter the Liberator is not in Wikipedia. Oh my goodness. Peter the First of Serbia. The phrase the page Peter the Liberator does not exist. That's too bad. But we're going to look up Peter the First of Serbia is remembered by Serbians. Yeah, that's a great picture right there. By the way, if you haven't donated to Wikipedia, please do. I did, but I used a guest account. So, all right. Peter the First in Serbo-Croatian, it looks like that. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Romanized like that. Karađorđević. All right. Was king of Serbia. That is the 20th century. 15 June 1903 to 1 December 1918. And then he became king of the Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes. Until he died 3 years later. He was king during a period of great Serbian military success, and he was remembered by Serbians as King Peter the Liberator. How do you like that? Fought with the French Foreign Legion. Okay, fifth child and third son of the Prince of Serbia. That's very princely. That you could be in Frozen. That looks like Prince Hans of the Northern Isles right there. That's very. I mean, I get like that was the style of like 1800s Europe. But that's like totally like all right. Anyway, Prince of Serbia, so he's royalty. He lived in exile, fought with the French Foreign Legion, the Franco-Prussian War. So he's against the Prussians. Was that the Prussian Empire there? What did he liberate from? Herzegovina uprising against the Ottoman Empire. Right. They were around. The gray old lady. No, that's the New York Times. Was it the sick old lady of Europe or something like that? But it was still around. No, that was the Holy... No, that was the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, okay. All right. 1883, Prince Peter married Princess Ljubica of Montenegro, daughter of King Nicholas of Montenegro. So we're getting this pan-Slavic. Maybe this is where the Yugoslavian movement started. All right. Ljubica became Princess Zorka upon her marriage. 5 children. Helen, Milena, George, Alexander, and Andrew. And then Dad died, and he became head of the Karađorđević dynasty, former ruling Serbian and deposed Yugoslav royal family. Wow, never learned any of this stuff. After King Alexander I was murdered during the May coup, Peter became the new king of Serbia. So wait, what did you liberate? What did you liberate? Was Serbia a country the whole time? Or were they part of Ottoman Empire? Herzegovina uprising. No, Herzegovina, I know, is part of the country of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Uprising led by the Christian Serbs against the Ottomans. It spread into Bosnia and Raska. I don't know that one. Man, don't know any of this stuff. All right, as king, he advocated a constitutional setup, liberal politics, freedom of the press, national, economical, and cultural rise, a golden age, or a Periclean age. Wow. Supreme commander of the Royal Serbian Army in the Balkan Wars. And then the aging king proclaimed his son and heir Alexander as regent. And then World War I happened, and they retreated across Albania because the Germans are now taking over in World War I. Okay. Wow. And then after that, you had Yugoslavia, right? Eventually. All right, exile. Here, all right, maybe this will tell us. All right. Father was forced to abdicate the throne. The rivals, so you had the Karađorđević and the Obrenović dynasty were reinstated. So they ruled Serbia. So Serbia is still Serbia. Serbia gets to be a country, which is good, right? I think. I don't know. Left Geneva for Paris, went to the Collège Saint-Bob in the Latin Quarter, enrolled in the military academy. Wow, they let immigrants go into the military academy. Huh. All right, and continued living in Paris, pursued photography, painting, philosophical, political philosophy, liberalism, parliamentarism, and democracy. They indoctrinated him. They indoctrinated him with their liberal ideas, those universities. Oh, boy. All right. Indoctrinating them so they can become fighters. That's what happened. But then, Serbian language translation of John Stuart Mill's On Liberty. I read that in college. I like that one. That's pretty good. Utilitarianism was published. And then the Franco-Prussian War. Holy cow, this is interesting. But wait, why is he the liberator? Guerrilla activities. Okay, Bosnian Serb rebels. So this is in Bosnia. Man, so many wars in Bosnia, I tell you. It's not been a place of peace. Bosnian Serb rebels staged a revolt against the Ottoman Empire. So Ottoman Empire had Bosnia. Okay. All right. Detained by the Austro-Hungary. Yeah, Austria-Hungary was the thing. Peter and his followers left Bosnia, went to Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary was along with Germany in World War I, because we learned about that. We learned about World War I, I guess, because the U.S. entered World War I, and the U.S. didn't enter the Balkan Wars or any of those. There are a lot of wars, man. Okay, wow. Illegally crossed the border. Oh, boy. Between Serbia and Austria-Hungary via the Danube, he crossed the river. Yeah. Became lost in the mountains, were forced to hide from the authorities because they had ice in the wilderness, returned to Austria-Hungary thereafter, but was arrested and threatened, interned at the Karađorđević family home in Boškreg, and then he was allowed to leave, and he went to Budapest, and then he went to Paris. Man. Court proceedings. This is 1879. Peter was convicted and sentenced to death by hanging. Oh, because he was living in Paris. But then he moved as a suitor to the princess. You're threatened to die. Well, I'd like to marry the princess. But you're condemned to die. You're sentenced to death. Yes, but I would like to marry the princess. Who's 36 years his junior. Oh boy, likely to gain support of the Kaiser for succeeding to the Serbian throne. Oh, okay. So it's like, all right, the who wants to kill me? The Bosnians want to kill me. The Austria-Hungarians want to kill me. But I'll get the Germans to want me because this is like intrigue. This is crazy. All right. Then he moved to the second independent Serb state, Montenegro, with the intention of marrying the eldest daughter of Montenegro's ruler. So he's just like, hey, I'll marry a princess. I can marry any princess because I have royal blood, so I can marry, right? So that's holy cow. The marriage upsets the region's volatile, you're telling me, geopolitical balance. That word balance is, holy cow. This is, all right. Father died. He became the head of the House of Karađorđević, which is a new series going to be on Max. Serbia, previously a principality, was declared a kingdom. Principality is ruled by a prince or a princess, but a kingdom is ruled by a king, right? May also be a subdivision within an empire. So you can have a king. Oh, a realm is within an empire. Okay. The Serbian monarch became the king of Serbia. This is... Okay. All right. Wow. This is a fascinating story. Peter I of Serbia, and he's called the Liberator. Oh boy, he married now his son. No, this is Alexander. This is somebody else. All right, let's go. We're gonna look up Doja Cat. Talk about culture shock. We're going from 19th and 20th century European royalty to 21st century rap royalty. You like that? That's good. All right, is anybody still watching? All right, I'm having fun. But we have Doja Cat, who is Amala somebody, and we have Cerebro. I was going to go to Cerebro and then Doja Cat. So let's go to superhero royalty. I don't know about that royalty. Wow. So we're going to go to Cerebro now. Cerebellum, cerebral cortex, Cerebro, fictional device in American comic books. There is Cerebro. It's a brainwave. Whoops. Spanish for brain, Latin from cerebrum, yes. Fictional device in Marvel comic books. Okay, used by the X-Men in particular. Oh, are the X-Men named for Charles Xavier? Is that where they get the name of the X-Men? Professor X. Oh, I had no idea. He was the founder of the X-Men. No idea. People are like, dude, why don't you know these things? I don't know. I don't know comic books. I don't know superheroes. All right, it is absolutely a blind spot. If you want to make a crossword that stumps me, include a lot of comic book stuff and superhero stuff. I don't know. All right. But then it wouldn't be right. Anyway, so Cerebro is a device, a piece of psychotronics. Ooh. A spider-like Kirby-esque system of wires and machines, extrasensory data into his private desk in another room. Cerebro made... Okay, so here we go. Amplifies, there it is. Cerebro amplifies the brainwaves of the user. Okay, I like it. Sounds like an important thing. Maybe somebody could invent that. What could go wrong? Everything could go wrong. All right, and the other one was Doja Cat. So we're going to look up Doja Cat. I'm guessing you're the number one Doja, but I don't know. Here we go. D.O. Donald Trump. It's a big deal these days. Dog. Dominican Republic. Doctor Who. D.O.J. Doja Cat is number one. Woo! American rapper. There you are, Doja Cat. All right. Amala Ratna Zandile Dlamini. I had no idea. Doja Cat. American rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, born and raised in L.A. You got your start making music on SoundCloud. How cool is that? How cool is that? You're just a person, and you made music, and you put it on SoundCloud, and people liked it. Man, that's awesome. That is a success story right there. You weren't born into, you're not the child of a star. You didn't attend maybe you did, elite private schools, and then you just made music and you put it out there, and that is beautiful. You deserve everything. That's really cool. Yeah, good for you. That's really good. Doja Cat earned viral success as an internet meme with her single Moo, a novelty song with humorous claims about being a cow. That's pretty cool. All right, good for you. Good for you. Amala Ratna Zandile Dlamini. That's pretty cool. Good for you. A skilled technical rapper with a strong melodic sense and a bold visual presence. Yeah. And then you went viral because you understand how social media works. Speaking of social media, if you are active on social media, and many people are, would you please put a link up to this video or to your favorite Solve with Steve videos, or just to the channel in general? Say, hey, everybody, check this guy out. He's pretty good. And I hope that people like it. I realize these aren't shorts. I realize that in our short attention span, a full-length YouTube video is not everybody's cup of tea, but it's yours. You're still watching. So if you know somebody else that likes to watch, please, likes to watch YouTube videos, please go ahead and put these in. Put this in. Love to spread the word. Love to get some more subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to join this team. Join Team Steve. And the way to do that is to click that link right there, and that Steve head, or you can just click subscribe below. Anyway, one way or another, I hope you do, and I hope to see you in the future. Tomorrow, Sunday. Bye.